So before talking about, oh sheesh. So I'm just gonna put you down like so. And yeah. So before talking about the thing that I absolutely hate the most about the Indian Scout Bobber, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I also hate about my specific Scout Bobber. But it's going to be fixed. But let me show you this. So this is my personal Indian Scout Bobber. But what we didn't notice was that the rear frame, not the swing arm, but the rear frame holding the mudguard was bended. Can you see it? Just trying to look at this. Look how narrow the space is here compared to this side over here. And this was, let me just get back to you. And that was actually something that we first saw when I had the first service at 1,000 kilometers. And that was also when I switched to the white wall tires, because I didn't notice with the stock tires because they are a bit smaller. And then I was just like, what is that? And then the mechanic told me when I put on the new tires, I had done everything correctly and the wheel is actually as straight as it can be. And I was worried if I have lost a spacer or did something wrong, and I was in looking at the parts diagram to see if everything was in the correct place. So everything was. So I told the mechanic when he had to do the 1,000 kilometer service to help me, because I couldn't see what the heck was wrong, and I was sure that it was the rear wheel. But then he told me he measured the whole bike and he could see that the rear frame that's holding the mudguard, it is a frame that is folded onto the main frame, has been bended probably under the shipping to Denmark, and we have never noticed it. It's a brand new Indian Scout Bobber. It is from 2020 I think, but I bought it here in 2022, and the dealer and myself included didn't notice it at all. But it is a guarantee case and I am sure it's going to be fixed. And the dealer, who's also a good friend of mine, Tom, just told me just ride the rest of the season, because here in Denmark we have pretty harsh winter where we don't ride motorcycles, so the frame is going to be changed. If not, I am doing a rear fender delete. So that is actually what bugs me the most with the Indian Scout Bobber. But there is one thing that I absolutely hate about the Scout Bobber in general, and let's get to that. So the main reason, what is up with the, see this is one of the things about motorcycle riding in general. It is unable to have some sort of a haircut. But the thing I hate the most about my Indian Scout Bobber is, and that is also one of the things I love the most, and that sounds quite weird, but it is the seating position. I love, first of all, I don't hate my motorcycle. It is one of the greatest motorcycle I have ever bought, but now the falling in love period has, what can I say? It's over, so now I can see there is some flaws about this bike, but there is about every motorcycle. And what I don't like about the seating position is that it is relaxed. That is also what I really like about this bike, and also why I bought this bike. But I have figured out when having a relaxed seating position, then you are also, I am also much more unaware of what happens around me when I drive, because when I'm relaxed in my body riding, then my mind is also relaxed. And that is also, you know, the thing that I like, that I can relax more when commute on a day-to-day basis. But it makes me much more unaware in the traffic around me. And that's a problem I have. You see, when sitting on a street bike or a sports bike, your body position is aggressive. That means that your body position is, on street bike it's a little bit, on sports bike it's a lot your body is leaning forward. You're ready to do what you're doing. And if I should compare this to something, when sitting on a stool with your butt all the way back and your back against the backrest, is it called that? You're relaxed, and you have probably tried in a meeting on your work or something like that, that you get tired if you have been sitting in a stool for a long time. And the best trick you can do is actually to move your butt out on the edge of the chair. This is a very bad place to show this on flat surface, but if you move your butt out to the edge of the chair and moving a bit forward, then your mind gets ready to what's happening, because you could actually fall off the chair. I know it sounds a bit weird, but it's actually true. If you're sitting back and you're relaxed, then your body, your mind, your whole, everything, you're just relaxed. And that is actually the same thing about motorcycles. When teaching on the motorcycle courses here in Denmark, we always teach that you have to sit up to the tank and then bend it like a sack of potatoes, and then with your underarms straight. And that's for a reason, because then you're ready. It also gives you better steering accessibility, but when you're leaning forward, you're ready to ride. When you're relaxed on your motorcycle, then you're relaxed. So I have actually been finding myself from time to time having more of these close calls. Not the serious ones, but where I'm just like, whoa, I didn't saw that he braked, or I didn't saw that he was turning. But I have just found myself doing that even more on this motorcycle. So what I love the most about my motorcycle, the relaxed day-to-day commute, is also the thing that I hate the most, that I'm much more unaware in traffic. That's weird. So, is there something I can do about it? Yes and no, because there's nothing about the motorcycle I want to change, besides the bended rear frame. But the bike itself has nothing to do with this, but I have to change my mindset while riding my motorcycle. I just have to accept that I have to have more focus on being more aware of what's happening in traffic, because that's not because I'm not aware of what's happening, because you are much more aware what's happening in the traffic on a motorcycle than in a car, because there are so many things that can distract you from riding. But now I have to use some sort of extra amount of energy remembering being more aware. It really sounds weird, but I have to. So, have anybody of you noticed that? The one of you that rides a cruiser bike, and maybe the one of you that has gone from a sports or street bike or touring bike to a cruiser bike, have you noticed this difference with the lack of attention in traffic? And it's not something that I'm super worried about, because now that I know what has happened to my mindset while riding, now I can be more aware. But what do you guys think about it? I really do enjoy the relaxed feeling, and I have never rode as many, what can I say, non-important trips on my motorcycle. I just take my key, my helmet, my jacket, and then I just ride for the sake of riding. And I have been riding since I was 18 years old, so I have been riding motorcycles for many years. But I have never rode so much motorcycle as I'm doing now, just for the sake of having fun. So that is actually what this bikes brings to me and who I am, because I love riding my motorcycle for fun again, and not only for the sake of creating YouTube videos or because I have to go somewhere, go to work. I just ride it because I think it's fun. Please share your thoughts with me in the comments, and let's have a conversation going on. And please do follow me on Instagram as well. Shenanigans is going over there, and it's not YouTube content related. It is much more short format Instagram related. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you aren't already, and if you're new here, welcome. It is so Nice to see you. See you in the next one. Coming soon with a huge announcement. It is going to be awesome. See you. Peace.